Have you ever wondered what set the competitor in the events such as the Olympic Games or the World Championship, apart from those of us who simply watch? In other words, what actually difference in the body and the mind of an elite athlete comparing to the ones belong to the general population? In consideration of what requires being good at sport, lead to the realization that distinguishes between perception, cognition, and motor control are quite complicated. In this video, I mainly focus on the aspect of motor controls, as we all agree. First of all movements have their goals, such as when we walk to the bus stop, a dog catch the balls, or even a bird catch a fish and eventually being caught by a great white shark. Secondly, all movements have their cost when energy is consumed. The most skilled movement is the one that is optimal in terms of accomplishing the goals at the lowest cost. For that reason, an athlete needs to maximize their perception and task reaction within a good time management. In sporting scenario, the motor learning property that distinguishes an expert athlete from a beginner is the ability to make a predictive response rather than a reactive decision. Now, let me talk about why these properties are regulated within the athlete's brain. Currently, studies found that they might be involved in both the mirror system and the forward model. Well, first of all, the mirror system is a network of premotor and parietal cortical area that is activated by both execution and the absorption of action. For example, in a study showing below about a listening and action activation is observed. As you can see in picture H, an extensive bilateral activation of the frontal parietal area and primary motor cortex was activated. When the subject listens to the trained music, they know how to play. That is picture A. But the result becomes negative when they're listening to the never learned or an untrained different note music in picture B. Secondly, the forward model. Forward model and inverse model belong to one common, the internal model, which represents the relationship of the body and its external world. Before going to analyze the role of forward model, let me clarify the role of internal model at a glance. Internal model solve the problem of the coordinated system, transformations and transcoding between different states of motor planning, execution, and control. Within the internal model, forward model predicts behavioral outcomes from one set of the descending commands by stimulating the property of the effect or the system, we know as result expectation. Look at this diagram. You can see how the athlete performance can be predicted by using forward model. On the other hand, forward model can provide continuous monitoring of movement and execution. Therefore, extensive practice and experience could allow an elite athlete to improve their forward model in motor learning. On the other hand, current studies determine that forward model can also coordinate action of multiple control systems. This is very important in sport and exercise, where movement of many body parts contribute to the final achievement. In conclusion, as in this video I have discussed the factor which impact on motor learning's activity of an elite athlete by analyzing the mirror system and the internal forward model. We now understand that highly skilled sport players not only show an increased precision in execution, but also superior performance at a level of perception, anticipation, and decision making.